Okay, this is another meaning of the phrase "my word," but it's totally different, right? It's not the one that expresses surprise. It is expressing your promise. Your promise specifically, like you know, a non-written promise, right? Not a contract. It's like my word as opposed to a written contract. So my grandpa, my grandpa used to say, "A man is only as good as his word," right? And this is commonly said. A man is only as good as his word, but things are, changing. They've already changed. It used to be, if you promised somebody you were going to pay them back, or borrow something for 3 days, or if you were going to, do what you said you would do, that was it. You didn't need a written contract, and you didn't need a lawyer or anything, because in the small communities, everything was based on your reputation. Okay, so when my grandpa said it, a man is only as good as his word, means if he's a liar, then he's basically no good, right? Not a good person. Okay, but anyway, if I say I give you my word, that means I'm promising, and you just have to trust my word. You don't have any guarantee. You actually don't have any guarantee. So if I say something like, "Oh, I forgot my money," right? Let's say you go into a restaurant and you forgot your money, so you say, "I'm going to run over to the ATM." Well, and where I grew up in my like small town society, they would take you for your word, right? Even if they didn't know you, they would say, "Okay, go ahead, go over to the ATM," and they would most of the time take you for your word. Take you for your word, right? Oh, I take him for his word. I take him for his word. So, but if you get into a bigger society, they'd say, "Okay, well, a bigger community where nobody can be trusted, like San Francisco. God, nobody could be trusted." It was like nobody would take you for your word. You would have, if you forgot your money, you would just like have to leave your driver's license or something to guarantee it. But anyway, my word. If I say I give you my word, it means I give you my promise, right? Probably in bigger cities they just laugh in your face, right? But in smaller towns they take that seriously, right? And small town people get taken advantage of by people because they think that's just a joke. But I never thought it was a joke. Anyway, if you break your promise but you've done your best to keep your promise, I'd say that's okay. But anyway, let's take a look here. Now, this is taken from a movie. I'll probably get a copyright strike, copyright claim for this, but it probably won't go very far. Okay, so this is one of my favorite movies. It's called Dead Poets Society. And let me make sure you can see it. Okay. And the quality is so bad that nobody could ever copyright complain this. Okay. But anyway, so this guy, this kid, is trying to convince this girl to kind of start dating him, right? He wants her to go to a play with him, and basically he just wants to give her a chance, he wants her to give him a chance, right? And so he says to her, "Go to the play with me tomorrow night," or maybe it's tonight, I forgot. "Go to the play with me, and if you don't like me, then I will not bother you anymore," right? Because she's already got a boyfriend, but I don't think she likes him very much. And her boyfriend doesn't sort of value her as much as he does. Okay. So anyway, I think I might slow this down. I don't know.
Dead Poets Honor.
Okay, so he said Dead Poets Honor. Man, the volume was so low. How can I make that louder? Dead Poet's Honor. So, Dead Poet's Honor is just something that he invented, right? They're in a club called the Dead Poets Society, and he said Dead Poet's Honor. That's not a real expression, so don't be using that, right? That's just part of this movie. But listen.
Come with me tonight, and then if you don't want to see me again, I swear I'll bow out.
Okay, so, here we got some more idioms, all right? So he said, come with me tonight, and if you don't like me after tonight, I swear I'll bow out. To bow out means to leave gracefully, bow out. Maybe I should make another video on that. It means he will stop trying to date her without any complaint.
You know what would happen if Chet found out?
He won't know anything. We'll sit in the back and sneak away as soon as it's over.
And I suppose you would promise that this would be the end of it.
Okay, it's a promise.
Dead Poet's Honor?
What is that?
My word.
Okay, so he said Dead Poet's Honor, which is just something he invented, right? Because he's a member of this Dead Poets Club. And she said, what is that? And he said, my word, which means it means my promise, as opposed to my promise without any guarantee. You just have to trust me. Okay? Let's slow that down. No, that's not the right thing. Man, I need to drink more coffee.
My word.
My word. So, how can this be used? You can tell somebody, okay, well, I'll give you my word. Okay, you have my word. They used to say that in a lot of like old westerns. You have my word. There used to be this TV show called Little House on the Prairie, and Michael Landon, which was the father, he would always say that. You have my word. How do I know you're going to come back? You have my word, right? So that's kind of the way America still works in a lot of ways, but it's more like towards the center of America where people operate like that. Okay, so anyway, so if you like these videos, like the video, comment, subscribe, and if you have it within your means, you can donate, buy me a cup of coffee, and I would appreciate it. Okay, so see you on the next idiom.